In the digital age, monitoring your child's screen time can be quite challenging, no matter their age. While technology offers learning opportunities and entertainment, too much screen time can create problems at home. Parenting expert and GMA e-commerce reporter Bethany Braun-Silva joins me live with tips to navigate this. This is great because I've got a 7, 5, and 1-year-old at home, so I am right in the thick of it. Oftentimes, new parents will pledge that they will never introduce electronic devices to their kids, but you say getting ahead of screen time habits, especially before summer break starts, can make a big difference.
Absolutely. I was going to say, you and I are both moms. We understand the struggles of screen time and tech in our homes, and that could really ramp up over the summer. And we certainly don't want to be in the middle of July looking at our kids, staring at the screens, rip it away. They're confused. We're angry. So getting ahead of it really matters. And for our littlest ones, the American Academy of Pediatrics actually only recommends 1 hour of high quality screen time for that 2 to 5 age group. And that could be broken up into increments. And actually, I recommend co-viewing, watching together, because that way they're engaged, they can ask questions, and it's still a tangible activity. We really want to introduce that as much as possible to balance all of that screen time.
And that watching together, it's different than just like numbing their minds by just handing them the screen. How should mom and dad handle potential screen time meltdowns? Because when it's time to take it away, that's when the emotions can come out.
Absolutely. So with our older group, like the teens and the tweens, you're going to want to set those expectations together, come to an agreement with something that, that they agree on and then you agree on, so there are no surprises. For that 7-year-old, that little bit younger, so I like to use something called tech tickets. So this actually incentivizes outdoor play, reading, chores even. And I always say there's no too young of an age to start chores in the household. So tech tickets, again, in an increment of time that you're comfortable with, to be used for screen time later on. So if they read, if they play outside, if they do a chore, offer up a tech ticket. So then it's like a meaningful exchange.
I love this idea of a tech ticket, so we may be using that at our house this summer. Yeah, absolutely. And so, okay, this is what I think about all the time. Parents lead by example. So what are some ways that we can ground ourselves and step away from our devices? Because when I'm on my phone, it crosses my mind that they see me on my phone, right?
Absolutely. I used to say if I'm working from home, then it's okay because I'm still there, but you can't. You really can't. I suggest doing tech-free zones, tech-free rooms, right? So it actually is a little bit confusing, and let me explain, because I don't believe that any child should be allowed to go into a room, close a door, and be on social media, be on a device, right? But at the same time, in common areas and family dinners, we don't want tech to, monopolize our life. So you can create tech-free zones, however it works in your house, and then, but also keep the tech in common areas. I know it's confusing, but this is sort of like the deck we've been dealt, right, as parents in a modern age. So tech-free zones, but then also tech-approved zones within the house, and that goes for everybody, even mom and dad.
See, that's the thing. We have to set these limits for ourselves to make it make more sense to them as we're setting them. Bethany Braun-Silva, thank you so much for being with us.